Hello and welcome to the second episode of English Motherfucker. Oh my god, I fucked it up already. Hello and welcome to the second episode of Speak It Motherfucker Do You. I would like to apologize for not introducing myself in the last video because I thought that was necessary, but some of the comments said that I have to introduce myself. My name is Jay. I'm 18 years old. I'm a university student. In my free time, I love to go pony riding and I love tea. Some of you argue that I don't look and sound like a Russian. There's no point in thinking that because I live in Moscow and I have a Russian flag hanging on my wall. Here it is. Yeah, there we go. So, guilty as charged. I'm a Russian. So that's pretty much everything I have to say about myself. English. Today we're going to take a closer look at the reading part of the exam. The reading part of the exam consists of 4 different tasks for you to complete, and you will have about 1 hour and 30 minutes to do so. Okay, the part 1 of the reading test consists of 3 little texts, and there are 6 questions for each one of them, so there's 18 in total. There are answer options from A to D, which you will have to choose from. I will show you that a little bit closer in a moment. The part 2 of the reading exam consists of 3 texts which are completely incomprehensible. There are 2 questions to each of the texts, and again A to D options, but they are a bit more. Part 3 is basically one big text, but there are gaps which are a paragraph long. You will have to fill in the gaps. There are 7 gaps and 8 options, so one of them is superfluous. Okay, part 4 is one big text with 7 questions which you will have to answer, and for all of this calamity you will have 1 hour and a half. It's basically very easy, but there are many problems with parts 2, 3, 4 and 1, so all of them. LOL. So let's take a closer look at each one of the parts. I shall use my camera. Give me that. I shall use my camera to show you what it is. So this is part 1. These are the 6 questions after the first text. The second one, the third one. Actually, you will actually have to cut them a bit. 18 questions in total. Let's turn the page over, and there we go. We have this horrible, terrible second part, which I'm gonna do today. I will try. I will have fuck you. But I think I'm gonna try the whole reading test. But I'll start with part 2 because it's basically unbearable, and I want to do it first. This is the gapped text. I've actually already done it. And I've got all correct. Fuck yeah. These are the 8 paragraphs, 8 options. There's the last one. It's called, as you can see, the chess player. So it kind of already gives you the idea that the 4th part of the reading text is incredibly dull. It's about some useless facts. Yeah, it's about ping pong, but the text is called the chess player, so be prepared. So these 4 parts make up the reading part of the CP exam. If your perception skill is, oh my god, cut this off, perception skill, come on. If you are educated enough, and if you have read many books, no matter in what language, you will be able to go through it in like half an hour. Because CP is basically a test of not of your language knowledge, because it's expected of you that it's already good. It's the test of your level of education, level of basic knowledge. Now, I shall try to do the reading part of the exam. I've set my timer on 1 hour and a half, and now I have this as my homework. One hell of a challenge. One hell of a challenge for me. And you're gonna witness me doing this reading part. So, it's gonna be quite educational. Okay, so the first part I'm gonna do is part 2 because I've been having most of my problems with part 2. The text is called FDR. The man who spoke to the American people on 4th of March 1933, having overcome fearful blows in his own life, was well qualified to tell them. Yet so intoxicating was his leadership that few seem to have regretted it. They felt it was enough to have served his great purposes. Okay, so the questions are: according to some scientists, the Schrödinger cat is A. dead, B. alive, C. Garfield, D.
We grew up on a lot more than rap, so it kinda trips me out how I got involved with these cats.
Чувак, я там приготовил. Чувак. Ты чё? Что завис? О, маркер.
So, the reading part of the exam is not that... Hang on, what? Anchor? Who the fuck did that? So, okay, after washing this blasphemous word off my forehead, I'm gonna have to conclude this episode. Basically, reading part is not that hard. It's not that bizarre. It's completely doable. You will able to make it on time because there's plenty of it. Enough time to copy your answers on the answer sheet. Enough time to draw some sketches because there's very much blank space on the pages, so you can draw your sketches and all that stuff. I do that all the time. Enjoy it, by the way. I recommend that you do at least one reading part a week or two, just to get the thing going, to get a dab hand at doing tests. I wish you all good luck and have a nice week. I've been Kavia J. This has been Speak It Motherfucker Do English. We're preparing for the CPA exam. And peace. Bitch.
Love of mine, someday you will die. I'll be close behind, follow you into the dark, the blinding lights, tunnels to gates of mine, just our hands clasped so tight, waiting for into the spark. Heaven how decide that they both are satisfied.
You. Fuck.